So today I have my 5 top tips for towing your boat, caravan, trailer, or anything else really that goes behind your car. So we recently took my dad's boat up to Geraldton, and for those that aren't familiar with that, that's about a 5-hour drive, probably 4.5 if you're in a car, but when you're towing it's a little bit more. There's a few hills, so there's just a few little tips and tricks, some lessons learned from me, so as you guys don't make the same mistake. There was an absolutely phenomenal thunderstorm that happened the morning that we left. I left at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was able to watch the sunrise with the cracking thunderstorm in the background. I put a camera up on the car, so there's a hyperlapse of that, which I'll drop in the video as well. And look, if you make it all the way to the end, there is a little something at the end about what we did to the boat before we took it up for the old man. He likes to launch and retrieve his boat every single day, which includes hooking it up and unhooking it. So we decided to make his life a little bit easier by adding a little something. That is at the end, which is the installation video on how to put that in. Guys, that was literally a sub 5-minute DIY install. Check it out at the end of the video. But for now, that's enough from me. Strap yourself in, get yourself a nice cold beverage, sit back, relax, and let me go through my 5 tips and lessons learned when I took Dad's boat up to Geraldton. When we're out and about and driving, when we're towing our vehicle, there are a couple of things that you need to keep in mind at all times when you're out on the road. Number 1, please be aware of your surroundings and drive to the conditions. We had a massive thunderstorm last night as I'm heading north towards Geraldton in WA. Massive thunderstorm has closed roads. The Brand Highway is closed northbound and southbound due to spot fires kicking off the lightning. Everything is happening today. It's blowing. It's absolute butt out at the moment. I'm getting blown all over the road with the boat that I'm towing behind. Don't worry, it's not my boat. I'm towing it for someone else's favour. So, guys, number 1, have your wits about you and drive to the conditions. If you're getting blown around on the road, slow down, right? Drive to the conditions. Number 2, still being conscious to your surroundings. Use your towing mirrors. If you've got them, put them on. If you don't have them, go and get them. Seriously, these things have saved my life so many times today, alone, just with the surroundings. I've been overtaken quite a few times, and just being able to see what is behind me is absolutely life-saving. All right, guys, sorry, quick interruption right as the rain comes through, which is probably perfect timing for this video. I was a little naughty in this video, and I want to throw a bonus tip out here for you guys now watching the video that have made it this far. If you're towing outside of your kind of metro area, 1 to 2 sort of hours where fuel is in abundance, do yourself a solid and put yourself a 20-litre jerry of fuel in your vehicle, right? Your petrol or diesel, whatever your towing vehicle takes, put 20 litres worth of fuel in there. If you don't need it, but you have it, sweet. If you need it and don't have it, you're stuffed, right? Do yourself a solid, put a 20-litre jerry of fuel for your vehicle in your car before you leave. That way, if you do need it, you can always top it up on the side of the road instead of needing it, not having it, and having to get a tow truck or a lift, a servo to get fuel to come back. You don't want that nightmare. I was naughty on this one. I didn't put 20 litres in, and as you will see, the major northbound highway was closed, and I had about a 100k detour I had to take, which is not ideal when you don't have spare fuel on board. So guys, be aware of that, but enough about that for now. Let's get back into the rest of the video. So number 3, when you're traveling on roads like this, or if you're towing out and about outside of the city, because it's really annoying to have it on in the CBD, or around, you know, that kind of area, as you just heard, your radio must be on. Get yourself a UHF radio, sit on channel 40, even if you just listen, right? People will call you up if you're towing and ask if it's safe to go around. And you'll hear stuff like this. There's an oversized load that's just gone past. They tell you which bridges they're going over and give you a heads up. Right, it's all clear. The pilots, I'll turn that down now. The pilots will tell in advance, and you'll be able to hear it because you can track them through their movement. Super important you have your radio on. That's number 3. Number 4, monitor your temps. Holy shit, I've just realized I'm about to overheat. I'm not kidding you. I'm sitting at 115 degrees coolant temp. For that reason, guys, please monitor your temps. I was carried away trying to film this video, and I have just realized I've nearly overheated my engine. I'm sitting at 114 degrees on the coolant, which is overheating territory. I might actually pull over. Alrighty, it is super important when you're doing long driving that you take a break roughly every hour or two. Doesn't need to be much, guys, but a quick break walk around your vehicle, make sure that your tyres are still good, everything's still connected. Check your trailer, your pin, brakes still off, your jockey wheel's still intact. More importantly, check your chains and your lights are still connected. Very, very important. Do a walk around the vehicle. Make sure, like as I said, all your tyres are in good nick. Lights are still working. I can still see that the lights are on here. I apologise for the wind, it's blowing its ass off. Check your ratchet straps. If you've got any ratchet straps that are on the tying your load down, just check them because sometimes they do come loose over time. That's all it is, guys. Just get out, stretch your legs, walk around, and make sure everything is still securely fastened. Now, if you've liked this video so far, please smash that button. I'm going to put a QR code on the screen to make it easy for you to get to the channel subscription. Please show your love and support. Smash that like and subscribe, guys. It means the world to me. All right, let's get back into it. Let's get out of this wind. This is crap. Guys, please, just use your scan gauge that you've installed as on a previous video of mine. Monitor your coolant and trans temps. In that time, I just shaved off 6 or 7 degrees by dropping 10 kilometers an hour. So all it takes is a minor drop in speed and you can accommodate what you're dealing with. That also feeds into driving to the conditions. If you've got a massive headwind, don't try and push your car to do the speed because it won't like it and you will hit excessive temps like I almost did. Well, I did, but we've recovered that, okay? Just drive to the conditions. If I can sum that up in any way, drive to the conditions. All right, and number 5 is a really, really simple one, guys. Don't be an a-hole on the road. Everyone's out there, enjoy the drive, and hell, when you see it, give the people a wave as you're driving along. Common courtesy. All right, don't be that guy.
Welcome back, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that one. Please, if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button below. Share the channel with one of your mates this week who shares a like-minded interest with boating, with camping, with towing, any of the above. If you know anyone who would be interested in viewing the content on this channel, please share it with at least one person that you know of this week, and that would absolutely make my day. But for now, I've got a little sneaky something at the end here for you, which we added to the boat before we went up north, just to help with my old man hooking and unhooking the boat every single day. You've seen it on the channel before, but I've added the DIY on how long it actually took us to put this on. So check that out, guys. We've got a heap of content coming with the car, with the canopy breakage, with the Melbourne trip that we just did at the beginning of the year. All that content is in the pipeline and getting edited as we speak to come out to the channel. Again, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for your support so far. And until the next one, I shall see you in the next video.
Alrighty, so once again, we're going to put a set of hammer locks on this tow rig. Very, very easy to do. I'm going to show you this right now. So all you need really is a hammer to knock the pin through. Sometimes they go in, but I've often found a bit of friendly persuasion is needed. Really easy to do, guys. So I've just dropped the sleeve for the moment so I can show you exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to grab the hook through one end like so. So it looks like this. If it holds to. So it looks like this. Then we're going to get the end of the chain. Now I've already marked this with the D-shackle, so I know exactly where it needs to be for the tow rig. So I'm going to drop the D-shackle there. And then we're going to put the other end of the hammer lock through like so. And then we're going to connect in the opposing ends like so. And then finally we'll run the pin through the guts to hold the whole lot in place. So what we're going to do is exactly this. That is how it's going to end up. Alright, so nice and simple. Only thing missing now is to put the sleeve in the middle in here, and I might just need some friendly persuasion to get that through. So this is ultimately what we're going to end up with. Alright, and then that's just going to be able to hook. That's going to be able to hook onto the existing hammer lock that's here. So alright, let's put the sleeve in and you'll see exactly how long that takes for me to do. There we go, done. Alright, pins all the way through, sleeves in the guts. And she's connected, done. I am going to take the excess chain up. So this obviously isn't mine. So I'm going to take up the excess chain back on itself. So if the owner of this vehicle ever does want to either take them off, whatever, the chain length is still the same. But now we have a nice easy mechanism to go on and off. So that is now ready to be consumed. And guys, this took literally 3 minutes, right? So always cross them over when you're doing this as well, so you're crossed over the tow hitch. That is good to go. If you do this hack, please drop it in the comments below, hit the subscribe button and tell me that you found this helpful, so that other people can find this as well and do the same trick. Guys, again, nice and quick, thanks for watching. Gonna finish my beer and I'll see you in the next one.